We all love eating chocolates, but what if you are gifted with cocoa beans instead of the chocolate? Can we really relish the cocoa bean just like the chocolate? Answer is of course not. Similarly, there are so many organisms which require a few important constituents, but they are not present in the utilizable form. One such example is that of the nitrogen cycle. Yes, atmospheric nitrogen is extremely important for the proper functioning of cells. The main reason for that is the protein are made up of amino acids which are in turn made up of nitrogen molecules. Many other compounds important for the cell are made up of nitrogen. So are we saying that nitrogen is required by all the organisms? Of course, yes, but we cannot really breathe the nitrogen from the air. So this problem will be fixed by the plants for us. They will synthesize compound having nitrogen, and when consume plants, the nitrogen will enter our body. Actually, the problem of nitrogen consumption by the animal got solved, but what about the problem of nitrogen consumption by the plants? Nitrogen is present in abundance in the atmosphere. However, the divalent molecule has a very strong triple bond shared between its atom, and it is very difficult to break this bond. It requires extremely high amount of energy. One instance occurring naturally is the lightning process, which helps break the two atoms apart. But that does not always help, so the problem still exists. Even plants cannot take nitrogen directly from the air, so now who will solve this problem? We do not need to worry. Plant also seek the help of some other organism. The microorganism, yes. Several bacteria and blue-green algae are a part of this activity. This important process is referred to as biological nitrogen fixation. What do we exactly mean by this? The term fixation refers to converting an element into its usable form. So are we saying that these organisms convert nitrogen into utilizable form? Absolutely. These organisms are referred to as nitrogen fixing organisms. These nitrogen fixers present in the soil convert the atmospheric nitrogen molecules into compounds like nitrates, nitrites, and ammonium. These compounds are then taken up by the roots of the plant, and then the plant uses these compounds to synthesize their own proteins. Consumption of these plant by the animals and humans, and then gets the nitrogen into the animal kingdom. How the process of nitrogen fixation occurs? Let me quickly recap what we learned. Humans need nitrogen, but they cannot take it directly from the atmosphere. Hence, they get it from the plants. But even plants cannot take it directly from the atmosphere. This is where the nitrogen fixing organism come into the picture. They convert the atmospheric nitrogen into consumable compounds for the plants, and then animals consume the plant to get this nitrogen. But wait, if all the nitrogen in the atmosphere is gradually fixed by these microbes and used by the plants and us, then it would deplete. What if it get entirely depleted? What will happen? Then how will organisms survive? What nature as always hold a secret solution to this, and that secret is the nitrogen cycle. Yes, the nitrogen in the atmosphere is brought into the biological world where it is utilized, but it is also sent back to the atmosphere by some means. This process of cyclic flow of nitrogen from the atmosphere to the living world and back into the atmosphere is called as the nitrogen cycle. But how does this cycle actually flow? Let's have a look. As we know, the atmospheric nitrogen is fixed in major ways. Firstly, by the rhizobium bacteria living in the root nodules of the leguminous plants, and secondly, by nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green alga in the soil. The first step involves the fixing of the nitrogen exclusively for legumes. The roots of these plants have nodules that are small bead-like structure. These nodules are the home for a group of nitrogen fixing bacteria called the rhizobium. The root can thus directly get benefited due to the activity of these bacteria. But what about the non-leguminous plant? We don't need to worry. We have the second method. The nitrogen fixing bacteria in the soil and the blue-green alga help in converting atmospheric nitrogen into usable compounds. These compounds will be absorbed by the plant and utilized further. Now, when animals consume these plants, the nitrogen enter their body. Now, how will the nitrogen get back into the atmosphere? From here, definitely not. By breathing. Let me give you a hint. Have you come across the process of decomposition? Yes, that's the answer to this question. When these organisms die, their bodies get buried in the soil. Now the decomposition are all set into the action. The decomposer had to break down the various compounds containing nitrogen. So what will be the result? Yes, it results in releasing the nitrogen trapped inside the organism. Body back into the soil. But wait, here is something more interesting. The soil has another category of bacteria called the denitrifying bacteria. What could be useful for? As the name says, they will help release the nitrogen molecules from these compounds present in the soil into the atmosphere. Yes, these denitrifying bacteria sometimes convert the available nitrogen containing compounds from the soil to release the molecular nitrogen. That means they do not really wait for the decomposition. Let us complete the process. Whenever these denitrifying bacteria encountered the nitrogen containing compound, they simply convert and release the molecular nitrogen. A keen look at the complete process gives us an understanding that the entire process flows in a cyclic manner. This is how the several types of bacteria help in ecologically important processes like nitrogen fixation. Thank you.
Denitrifying bacteria encounter the nitrogen containing compounds, they simply convert it and release molecular nitrogen. A keen look at the complete process gives us an understanding that the entire process flows in a cyclic manner. This is how several types of bacteria help in ecologically important processes like nitrogen fixation.